watching Ride the Teacups, and in this video we're going to show you the best days to visit each park in Walt Disney World. Hey everybody, it is Steve with Ride the Teacups, and just like you, I like visiting Disney parks without having any of those lines. I can't take them away, but I can show you the best times to minimize those lines at each of the Walt Disney parks in Walt Disney World off in Florida. And guys, if you like information just like this, please subscribe. Little red button just below this video really helps the channel grow. It's free for you, lets you know when new Disney videos are coming out. We want you to have the best time at Disney parks, and that's what our goal is. And if you don't, Disneyland will never open to people outside of California ever again, so hit the button. The top two popular parks for families at Disney World seem to be the Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. Now that's not scientific. I asked people on a couple dozen boards about Disney for what their favorite parks were, and this is what you have told me. Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios in that order, number 1 and number 2. Biggest things that I want to do. So Hollywood Studios, whether it is Star Wars or Toy Story, those are things you definitely want to hit up. And Magic Kingdom is the castle and the characters and all the traditional rides. That is your number 1 most want to do thing. It's what you are most looking forward to. As soon as you get there, it's what you want to do first, and that is why you should go there second and not first, because everybody wants to start off their vacation with Magic Kingdom, so you don't. Think about waiting a day for that Magic Kingdom. Hit it on a Tuesday. Avoid Magic Kingdom on Mondays at all costs. And for people who also like saving it till the end, maybe they're kind of bookending their trip with the Magic Kingdom. You want to avoid it at the beginning of the week, you want to avoid it at the end of the week, go on Tuesday. Best day of the week for Magic Kingdom to avoid those crowds is a Tuesday. I also mentioned that the second park that families want to go to is Hollywood Studios. We want to do Magic Kingdom, we want to do Hollywood Studios. 1, 2, bang, bang. That is why you are also not going to do Hollywood Studios second. Make that your third, folks. Hit Hollywood Studios up on Wednesday, right in the middle of the trip. People who are looking for Rise of the Resistance very first thing, or they want to get some practice and do it last thing. Same thing with Magic Kingdom, guys. You want to put Hollywood Studios dead center of the week on a Wednesday. So 2 down, 2 to go. Let's talk about Epcot and Animal Kingdom. Both of these theme parks are outstanding, just not as hugely sought after with the people that we asked online. Still must do places to go though. So where do we put them? So a couple of things worth pointing out right at the beginning. It goes almost without saying, but I am going to say it because that's what I do in these videos. Weekends, guys. Weekends are going to be the most crowded times for the parks. That's generally going to be true for absolutely everything. All 4 parks and the water parks will always be more crowded on a weekend than a weekday. Now there's a couple of reasons for this. One is the people who are local want to go on the weekend because they're working during the week, and that's going to be the time that is available for them. But otherwise, for travelers, usually you want to start your trip on a weekend or end your trip on a weekend, and that means that's your first and or last day of your trip, and you want to spend it in the park and really maximize the value of the time that you're there in Florida. So whether it is a local or a visitor, weekends are always going to be the most crowded in the parks. Stay away, if you can, from parks on the weekends. So we've cut out the weekends completely. We've got Tuesday and Wednesday taken. That means that we're putting a Monday, Thursday, Friday. Folks, take whichever one you like the best between Animal Kingdom, which has the safari and all of the Pandora attractions and those type of things, or if it's Epcot Center and your food and wine and your garden festivals and things like Test Track and going around the countries, maybe drinking around the world a little bit, those type of things from, a bit more mature people who are, legally allowed to do that. Whichever one of those 2 appeals to you most, do that one first. Start that off on your Monday. As we talked about a little bit earlier, everyone else has started off their trip at Magic Kingdom, so you are going to start off where you actually want to go most between Epcot and Animal Kingdom. Start it off in Animal Kingdom or start your trip off at Epcot. Have a blast and an amazing time. Whichever one you don't do leaves Thursday and or Friday for that. And I split that up a little bit intentionally. Either Animal Kingdom or Epcot on a Monday, and then you've done Magic Kingdom on Tuesday, you've hit your Hollywood Studios on Wednesday. Guys, that is a lot of walking and a lot of time up on your feet. We actually suggest a rest day. We're going to get into this a lot more later, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe for why we really want to dig into that. But consider a rest day, maybe on a Thursday, and then Friday. hit up that last park as you go on your vacation. But think about whether you want to rest day or not, whether it fits into your budget, whether it fits into your plan. If your feet are just go, 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 and I'm young and I can do it because I'm not, we're taking rest days. But if you are young and in much better shape than I am, maybe you're totally fine. But man, I need that little bit of a break in the middle of the week. So we are going to skip Thursday and take our last park on Friday. So there you go, guys. Monday, it's going to be Animal Kingdom for our family. And then Tuesday, we've got Magic Kingdom. Wednesday is Hollywood Studios and Rise of the Resistance for us. We are taking a break on Thursday, enjoying the pool at our hotel. Friday, hitting up Epcot. We have avoided the weekends. We'll hit Disney Springs up a little bit on those weekends instead of the park because I didn't pay to actually get into Disney Springs, so I'm not as worried about getting my money's worth, and we'll fly on out of there. So there you go, guys. Short and sweet, the best days to visit the theme parks. Now, the other thing I want you to consider, just one more thing. Let me actually pull up my calendar here, so bear with me as I do that. So here you go, guys. I will put a link to this page in the description down below this video so that you can check it out too. But Disney actually puts all of their park hours available on their websites. The other thing I want you to consider for your weekdays, weekends, other thing, sometimes the different theme parks have different hours for weekends as opposed to weekdays. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. We have seen periods where Animal Kingdom closes an hour early, Epcot stays open later at different times. So just keep that in mind during your plans. Also, for your Epcot trip, if you have a day where Epcot stays open much, much later, consider that people who are park hopping often spend the day at the park that they actually want to go to, and then when that's closed, they'll hit up Epcot for a nightcap, for a drink out on the town. So those are our suggestions, guys. Tuesday is Magic Kingdom, Wednesday is Hollywood Studios, Monday is going to be whichever one you like better out of Epcot or Animal Kingdom, Thursday is a break, and Friday is that last park. Go off, enjoy it. I hope you have the most amazing trip in Walt Disney World. And guys, if you like content like this, want to help us out and support our channel, other than subscribing, the best way you can do that is maybe just buy us a coffee to show some appreciation. We'd really appreciate that. You can do that really simply at just buymeacoffee.com/ridetheteacups. That link will be in the description down below. Just a really simple one-time way of letting us know that you appreciated what it is that you got, and it really helps us out. So thanks considering that. Totally optional. We hope this has been useful to you first and foremost. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching our planning video for Walt Disney World. We really appreciate it, and we hope that it's really helpful for you, showing you, one, what to expect, and two, helping you get a little peace of mind for your trip and just taking some of the stress away. If you liked the video and found it useful, we'd really appreciate a like and hit that subscribe button, because if you liked our planning, you're not going to want to miss what happens next. Thanks so much for watching. Here's some other ideas for you. We will see you next time we ride the Teacups, which will be soon.